It is week number 8, and we are on the road this week here as the Bulldogs are in College Station here to end Kyle Field, taking on the Texas A&M Aggies here in today's matchup. And this is going to be a good one because both teams are in the top 10 here in college football. And of course, the Aggies would love to try to knock us off as we're currently right now number 2 in the nation. And of course, if they can knock us off, that would definitely jump them up quite a bit. They probably be in the top 5 here, and get it. And of course, trying to get a spot there in the college football playoffs, as we're several weeks away from that. But obviously, we have to get ready and get ourselves prepared for this matchup here today, as the Bulldogs coming off a win last episode against the Commodores there in Nashville with Vanderbilt. This week, as you see there, we're currently number 2 in the nation. This is going to be a really ordeal for us. Let's just put it that way. This is, of course, the home of the 12th man of college football, and this is a rowdy crowd here. It's going to be tough. Talking to Bryce coming up in this matchup here, he says that they're going to be using hand signals. They're going to be using, almost like with the gestures that a lot of baseball teams use to, of course, communicate with each other about what they're going to be doing on the field there. He says that communication is going to be huge in this one, and that they're going to try to do their best to make sure if they can't talk to each other verbally, or at least get out what they need to say verbally, then they're going to use their body and, of course, gestures, hand signals, all that type of stuff to try to get a win here in College Station. As you see there, A&M right now 52-10 last week against Kentucky, as they pretty much took over and dominated Kentucky there in that first half in that ball game. And of course, they are going to be looking to try to do the same thing here against us today in this matchup. And of course, like I said, Aggies getting a win here, and of course they're number 10 in the nation, and they're looking to, of course, get a victory here. Now, the only loss they had was a non-conference loss that was against Arizona State, and since that loss, they've beat Kentucky. Or no, I should say actually 2 losses so far. They lost to Arizona State and they lost to Tennessee. So since that Tennessee loss, they've won 2 straight against Rice and Kentucky. So that's at least the mindset. I'm letting you guys know what's going on with them. They are pretty much trying to destroy teams ahead of them right now, and of course one of those teams is being us. There you see the Heisman Trophy names right now, for at least if the trophy was hoisted up today. South Carolina's player would be the guy. Bryce, of course, was on that list early on and has been kind of off and on that list here from time to time, but last couple of weeks have been kind of difficult, especially last week, as he did not have a clean game, as he did throw an interception in that matchup with the Commodores. This week, he's hoping to make sure that does not happen again. As we take a look at some of the top players here for the Aggies that we have to worry about, you got Hicks, York there, as well as Brownlow, Dinley. You got Thomas, who's one of their top corners, as well as Ricks from New Fork, Virginia. And of course, John Curry, the middle linebacker, pass coverage guy from Lubbock, Texas there, who is definitely going to be keeping his eyes closely on the quarterback and seeing wherever Calhoun moves, he'll be moving there as well. And of course, they do have 2 their players there that are out with some injuries. As we take a run here with Robinson, as he gets a few yards on that carry. It'll be a 2nd and 6 coming up here. Now, talking to Bryce and the coaching staff here, he says that they are going to be running the ball a lot here in this game here today. At the same time, they're going to try some new plays they've been working on here with some RPOs. As you see, he gets dropped quickly there as he didn't even have had a chance to even look down the field here. And you see there our play art here not really helping us out here, as we just cannot really hear and can't really focus on who's who and what the case may be, as the crowd's really, as you see that stadium post there, getting up there for this ball game here today. See a quick pass there. That's going to be tossed off there. And we've already, I think we've gone now, I think this is the third drive of the game. And we've already have trouble just trying to get to the 50-yard line. Handoff there to Robinson. Robinson runs this one. Of course, again, he should have stayed in the inside there. He had a better look there. But he does get to the first down marker, getting the first down for us as we're able to move the chains. Ball at the 33-yard line, as we'll see another handoff here. And these, I'm telling you, these linemen and these linebackers are just, they are quick right off the jump when it comes to snapping the football here. I tried, or I should say Calhoun's tried different snap counts here in this ball game here, and they were just, it didn't matter if I changed the snap count. If I snapped the ball at the, I held the ball 2 seconds longer, or if I, or snapped it, as soon as, or whatever the case may be, they were all over it. They were not having it. As you'll see, Calhoun here throws this one up there. That is going to be intercepted. And this one could be going back for 6, as no, it's going to be the player's going to be taken down there. And a nice catch there for that defenseman, as he's able to get that one. Texas A&M, even though they got the interception, they've been having a tough time to scoring as well. So that's a good thing. I guess both defenses are really showing off what they can do here. And, of course, the offenses is basically whoever blinks, whoever's defense blinks will, get will take the lead here. So far, still tie ball game, as we're just a little under 2 minutes here in the first quarter. Still no score, as we're finally, this is the first time we've actually got to midfield. And Calhoun here throwing a quick pass. That's going to be caught, and that's going to be just an inch or so short of the first down. We'll see what we can do here on this 3rd and 1. Handoff to Robinson. Robinson trying to just fend off 3 men, and that is not going to be helpful for us at all, as he does get roughed up there quite a bit. We go back here later on, as we got a few seconds left here in the first quarter, and they sniff the run, and they do a damn good job of doing so. 0-0 here after the end of the first quarter. Man, I'm hoping some of this pressure, some of this this back and forth will, this tug of war that we're having right now will, of course, subside here in the second quarter. 2nd and 12 coming up, as we'll see a drop back, and that's pass is going to be completed, as the receiver is just short of the first down. We'll see a 3rd and 2 coming up. We'll see if we'll keep this we'll go through the ground game or keep it up in the air. I imagine this would be a chance now for Robinson to really go. As Robinson, there you see that hole that he was supposed to go through gets covered up quickly. And the defense all over that one, losing 2 yards. Makes it 4th and 4. We have to punt. So now we're back out here. This time we're on our own 10-yard line. As we'll see, Lucky there gets the catch. Lucky spin move there, trying to find that first down marker. And he gets a gain of 8 or gain of 9 there on the play. More like 8, but they actually were nice enough to give us the extra yard. And there you see this pass play there. He's able to get the first down, as they, again, now able to move the chains. As you see, the crowd still in this ball game here. Maybe not as loud as like they were in the first quarter, but they're definitely here loud in this one. As we see a pass there, going to be completed. Going down the sideline there. That's going to be a nice catch there for Humphreys, as he gets to the 50-yard line. And that's probably by far the biggest play that we've had so far here today. As we'll see a 1st and 10 here, man in motion. And we'll see a play action here, throwing pass there. That's going to be tipped. No! And this one, we got to try to stop and push him out of bounds, guys, there. That was a tip ball there. Going to Lucky. He drops it. And now Texas A&M have possession of it, as that was a nice little tip drill there. As that is going to be J.D. Curry, the sophomore corner. Take a look at this. Just that ball's tipped, and he's right there. Happens to be right there. Perfect timing there from him. They do take advantage of the turnover as they do get 3 points out of it. So it's now 3-0 here. Texas A&M leads this. As again, trying to run the ball there. Unsuccessful that time with Robinson. We're looking at a 3rd and 12 coming up here. Crowd really getting into this ball game. Pass there, going to be completed. Tipped there, and oh, thank God nobody got that one there. As we'll be forced to punt. Texas A&M this time around gets a touchdown here, makes it now a 10-point game. As we'll see a pass here being thrown up deep. This one's going to be caught. And a nice catch there from Ray, as now we've actually now gotten deeper into Texas A&M territory here. As we've crossed the 50, and now we've crossed into the 40, their 40-yard line. 1st and 10. Pass here is going to be a deep pass into the end zone there. And what is going on? There's a flag on the play. Oh, illegal touching on Humphreys. How did he go out and come back in? I don't understand that, but okay. 3rd and 10. We'll see a pass there trying to complete, and no, it's going to be battered away. I don't see how you could say Humphreys went out and came back in when he was still in the end zone when he jumped up for the ball there. There's no way. But no, regardless, we're still having trouble. We're still in the fight here as we try to run out of the outside underneath our own shadow of a goalpost there at the 2-yard line. We get to the 13 for the 1st down. See now 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff there. That is going to go and be a short carry. 2nd and 5 coming up. And again, Robinson here runs this one there. Finds the 1st down and gets a little more as he gets to our own 27-yard line. Calhoun now drops back here. Pump fakes here. Tries to find. He thought he found somebody there, but decides to hold on to it and gets hit. And didn't realize there was a defender right there on him. So now we'll see 2nd and 10 coming up, and really just not trying to force anything, but this one's going to be down the field as we tried to find Evans there on that pass play there, incomplete. 3rd and 10 coming up here for Calhoun as he'll throw a quick pass there. That's going to be completed there at the 35. Unfortunately, not enough to convert there on that 3rd down, so now we'll be forced to punt. Texas A&M will score again as they'll get a field goal there, making it now 13-0. As we're definitely just really struggling like nobody's business here. Man in motion here for the Bulldogs. Handoff there to Robinson. Robinson breaks off a tackle before him being wrapped up there at near the 35-yard line. 3rd and 5 coming up here for the Bulldogs. Calhoun again drops back, and he's going to get taken down there on his blind side as he will get dropped, and that'll be a turnover or a punt situation. 11 seconds left here. If I didn't realize this, but we're already deep into the 3rd quarter here. We have not scored at all. It's 16-0 here as they're able to kick another field goal. Texas A&M, well, I think we're definitely on upset alert here in this one, as we are down by 16 going into the 4th quarter. Yes, this is not looking too good for us. I would imagine 2nd string will probably be coming in here at some point here if we don't do something. We'll see a carry there by Robinson for a few yards. And now we'll see here on this 2nd and 9. Pass being completed there. Going to catch, and it's going to be a 1st down as we're able to move the chains there. Nice job there, fellas. As, of course, this defense still is playing like they were in the 1st quarter here. Hand off there to Robinson. Robinson getting a good block down the field here. He's going down the sideline, and he's going to get all the way down to the 32-yard line. Nice carry there from him. Let's see if we can do something here in the air game. As we'll see a 1st and 10 pass there being completed, as Ray will get the catch for a few yards. 2nd and 4 coming up. It's down by 16. Calhoun throws up the middle there. That's going to be completed, as I believe that was I'm not sure who that was there, actually. Pass in the corner, and that's going to be a touchdown. Humphreys is able to get there. Nice job there, getting in front of his man And going up for the pass there as we're now down by 10. Soon to be down by 9. As we'll see the pass there. Going to be incomplete. Nice job there. Diving for that one. Great job there from London. Now it looks like coach says, hey, we're going to go for 2. So we can be actually down by 8 here. As we'll see a run there by Robinson. He gets the 2-point conversion, making it now 16-8 here with 8:16 left in the fourth quarter. We'll actually jump ahead now here to 6:30 left here in the game. As A&M is we did a good job there stopping them on their drive. So it gives us a chance now to keep this ball or this game going here for ourselves. And see a catch there being completed there. So now looking for a 3rd down conversion here, 3rd and 7. Calhoun drops back here, throws this one up there. That's going to go to Humphreys. Humphreys going to take this one to the end zone. No, it's going to be short of the end zone as he'll get inside the 5 there, I believe. Nice catch and even better throw there from Calhoun. 1st and goal coming up here. Man in motion now for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs down by 8. Handoff to Robinson. Robinson tries to stiff arm. And he'll get to about the 3-yard line. He has 20 carries for 69 yards, Giggity. Handoff there to him again. Try to run this one up the middle there. And that time they read it very well. So now they're trying us on 3rd down. 3rd and goal coming up with 3:44 left here in the final quarter. Run this one with Robinson. He dances his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. What a drive here for the Bulldogs and for Calhoun as they're able to get themselves into the end zone there. And you see Ugg showing off our strength there. Nice run here. Now we're going to go for 2 again here. I don't know, kind of a little iffy as we see a quick pass there being completed, and that's going to be in the end zone. Touchdown. We get the 2-point conversion, and we've now tied it up. Now it's 16 all. Talk about a game here. 2:51 left here as we get a quick 3 and out on Texas A&M. I don't know what's going on with their offense. They've been moving the ball pretty well. They're getting a couple chip shots there with field goals, but now looks like they're starting to their defense is not, or their offense is not really doing such a good job here protecting trying to put points on the board here. 3rd and 10 coming up after that incomplete pass. We'll see what we can try to do here. Looking for just trying to anything here to help us get move this ball. So we'll see a pass there being completed. A nice catch there as the Rydell gets the catch and he gets hit hard and holds on to it for the 1st down. 2-minute warning now here for the Bulldogs as they'll hand. Oh no, it's going to be Bryce here having the football here, and they. Normally a call like that, you do not make a call like that for the quarterback to do, but apparently Bryce wanted to get involved there. As we'll see a handoff there to Robinson. That's the man who you need to give the ball to here as he's trying to bulldoze his way into the end zone. He's going to be stopped short just about the 5-yard line. We'll see a 1st and goal coming up. About 1:14 left here in the ball game. Crowd still just going nuts here. Run there by Robinson, and Robinson's going to be stopped at the 1. Timeout being called by Texas A&M. A&M have 1 timeout remaining. Ball at the 1-yard line, right on the goal line. 2nd and goal coming up. Calhoun hands off, finds, gives that little Robinson, and Robinson into the end zone untouched. Touchdown, Bulldogs. As they take the lead for the first time in today's game with a $1:08 left. Defense, Georgia, please step up here and do something for us. As we really did a great job here fighting back in this game, showing what we can do in this ball game here. And there you see we get the win. We have, oh my goodness. A&M almost shocked the world there. With that 16 points there, and not to mention we turned around, shocked them by getting 16 of our own, and then turn around getting another touchdown, making it 23-16 your final. Talk about a crazy game. This is definitely one of those games that's going to be like a SEC, instant classic. It's gonna be shown on ESPN and all that kind of stuff there. Definitely, this was probably on CBS primetime Saturday night. But there you see the final game of this one here. Final score 23-16 as we scored 23 points alone in the fourth quarter. Nonetheless, the final 6 minutes of the fourth quarter there, we're able to turn things around and get ourselves the victory. Nice job there from the Bulldogs. Is now, oh man, you have to. We definitely are showing off what we can do here. And that's right here. I'm hoping this is to be a game. Even though he didn't play very well, I'm hoping that the Heisman Trophy group will consider putting Bryce Calhoun back into the top 5 there, because this was a good game. Good performance, from him. But for the most part, a good performance from the offense. Did a great job there fighting back in this one here, and did a great job there. Wigman 10 of 32. 228, completed 56% of his passes, no touchdowns, no interceptions there for him. Most of that work was done by the field goal kicker and Owens. 11 carries for 47 yards and a touchdown for him. As you see, there's no touchdown receptions there for his receivers, even though it was a modest game for a lot of them. Boslick had the most catches and the most receiving yards, 5 catches for 51 yards. He had 1 drop in the game. But for the most part here, it was their defense that helped them out for Texas A&M. And then, the field goal kicker, special teams, really did a good job there. And, yeah, for whatever reason, I think they just kind of melded in said, hey, you know what? We got a 16-point game lead. We're done. We're going to go ahead and party and, get everything ready for the party, the after-game party down the street here at the bar. We'll see you guys, rest of you guys later. And it's like, no, did you just see what they just did? Like, they put 16 on us right now. Like, we're tied. Like, so yeah, good game here for us. Like I said, we fought back here. Me personally, I was sitting there thinking, like, what do I do? Like, what do we call down by 16 in the fourth quarter? What plays do you call to get back in this game? And the coaches did a great job there, calling some really good plays, helping us out. One thing I didn't like at the beginning of the game was the RPOs. Like, there were so many RPOs being called. I'm like, okay, we got to stop. This is not working. Like, those linebackers are just jumping right off the bat, like, on those. Like, they're reading those perfectly well, like, too well. And I'm thinking, thinking to myself, is there a new update or something in this game now? Because, like, they are just, and I found out there was when I was playing this, there was a new patch, and since then that has happened. So it must have been something I already had already, and then it fixed itself. But yeah, field general upgrade. There you see now to platinum. Nice job. There you see we got another NIL deal here. They're asking to get for a 4-week contract. We're gonna give up 3 energy, and they're gonna help us boost our minimum boost to our GPA, and 25,000 followers at the end. Hey, yeah, we got to take that deal, because this is our junior year. We're getting close to being a well-known household name, and people are talking about us. Saying that we have a bright future in the NFL. We could be doing some big things there coming up soon. So yeah, we're gonna have to we're definitely gonna take that deal. Of course, our GPA is fine because we're studying. It's funny that I see a lot of people in the new game not doing that. I'm thinking of stuff like, you don't want to do that. Like, you got to put some time into studying for your guy, because I tested it myself, and you don't want to be suspended and not be able to play games. It's like, and especially don't let it be you've already played 5 games already, because you've already burned. You don't have a red shirt anymore. So it's like, sheesh. All right. So as we take a look here, we are looking at we have 7 wins so far here. We've won 7 straight. We've won 4 straight SEC games here. and it's only going to get even more worse as we get ready for, after coming a big win here against A&M. Now we have to just get back and start thinking here. Okay, who's the next opponent? It's Arkansas. Okay, we're playing Arkansas. Can't overlook them. You know, even though coming off that big win from A&M, we cannot overlook them as well. 2-5 Arkansas. They're currently 2-2 in the SEC. We have to focus. We're back at home at least, so we're back at home there in Athens, and so we should be in a better friendly area, friendly confines. So that should be good for us coming up in this game here, as we'll take on the Razorbacks there in week 9. So yeah, it's going to be a game, for sure. Thinking hopefully it'll be a game that we can really, if anything, be a game that Bryce can really just launch and take off and just do some big things in and show off what he can do with that arm, as well as his legs, and as well as just overall just one of the better quarterbacks in the nation right now. So we'll see how that game is going to be played out coming up in the next episode. So stay tuned for that. Matter of fact, I just realized it is Halloween. So hopefully the Ghosts and Goblins don't come out and get us in this game here. Match up with Arkansas in this week 9 matchup. So stay tuned as we get ready for that one here. It should be up in the next day or two here on the channel. So definitely stay tuned here on ESGNet plus LP. And of course, don't forget to check us out on our main channel over on ESGNet. We got great content from College Football 25, as well as Madden, MLB The Show, and other great sports games as well. And of course, the newest game, College Football 26, is out, and we got content over there as well. And of course, you guys do like this episode, or did like today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification here on this channel and for this video here today. And of course, do the same as well. Don't be shy. Go over to the other channel, main channel, and do the same thing for those series as well. But that's it for me. Stay tuned for more here on the channel for some more Road to Glory here with Bryce Calhoun. As always, guys, keep yourselves each other healthy, and I will see you all next time.